what is going on with men out in public? Like, I have had the last 4 experiences while I've been out alone having men approach me. Why are they doing this? I literally went to the thrift store the other day and this man was trying to talk to me while I was looking through stuff for like 15 minutes. I had to leave the section and watch him walk out in hopes that he was leaving before I could exit the store. And then when I exited the store, he was outside and tried to approach me. I had to wait inside the store for him to go. What is going on? Why are we approaching women when they're by themselves, or at all, especially? I don't like look around at people wanting attention and for people to talk to me, but they still do. I went to the package store the other day and a group of 10 men or something like that were in the store and they were catcalling me. And again, I'm not trying to be that girl. I'm not. It's uncomfortable. It makes me really nervous and I don't understand what is going on. I was pumping gas like a month ago. Same thing. Someone's talking to me. A man, why? Why are we approaching women, especially when they're by themselves, in public? It is so uncomfortable. Is this like an epidemic or whatever? Is something happening? Why are men so creepy now? What is going on? And it's usually like older people, like 50s or 40s or 50s. I don't understand it. I don't want to be approached when I'm by myself. I just want to be able to do what I need to do. Stop being creepy.
Currently in Fort Lauderdale, I have gotten 2 free drinks from bar owners or managers and 0 from men. Like, do men come up to women anymore? Like, is that not a thing? Do I have to come up to them? I'm just trying to clarify here because I'm confused.
Sassy man apocalypse, this, that, whatever. No, shy man apocalypse. You know what's low-key been giving me the ick recently? Not that you ask or care, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. The art of approaching a girl in public has died. I've got 2 bones to pick. Number 1 is men who see you in public and then reach out to you on socials the next day instead of just coming up to you. Like, honestly, it's good intention, but no, it's just such an ick. You have to like hide behind your phone and you can't just like come up to me. Like, I'm 5'4", I'm not that intimidating. Additionally, this one irks me even more, but men who add you by search on Snapchat without asking for your Snapchat, whether they saw you in public or they saw you on Instagram or whatever it may be. Like, I didn't give you my Snap, number 1, kind of just crazy that you found it. I mean, it's not that hard to find. It's literally my name. I don't know. To me, it's like if you see me on Instagram, like DM me. If you see me in person, start a conversation with me. The last thing I want you to do is just out of the blue add me on Snap. Me personally, I don't add any randos back on Snap unless I like know them. So yeah, that's my little rant for the day. Not that this will change it, but just putting it out there.
One thing I will never understand, and it's such a lame shooting your shot approach, is when a guy will follow you, then he'll like 3 of your pictures, and that's it. That's it. That's the extent of him shooting his shot. Are you a girl? Was I supposed to see that and then I message you? God! If you're gonna follow me and spam like my pictures, shoot me a fucking DM. Cause this is gonna go nowhere. I'm not going to follow you back and I'm sure as hell not DMing you first. It's the most stupid approach. There's no way this shit works. Like, I don't know you, so why would I follow back a stranger that followed me and liked my photos? Like, the only reason I'd follow you is if you sent me a DM and for some reason it caught my eye and now I'm going to be like, okay, let me follow back, let's start talking. Which, mind you, for me personally, that doesn't happen, but I know a lot of girls respond. This is like the most pussy, non-masculine way to shoot your shot. It actually grosses me out, and whatever chance you had, it's gone now. Like, I seriously need y'all to grow up. Shoot your shot like a fucking man.
Why don't men approach women that they find attractive? And yes, I'm generalizing, y'all, because it's true. A lot of men don't approach women. If you find a woman attractive, you're not going to approach her. You're not going to tell her she's pretty. You never know. Have we as women made it hard for y'all to approach us? That's because sometimes, a lot of times, y'all be on dumb shit. And we don't, like, bro, relax. We don't be.
So something that still upsets me to this day is the fact that women got together as a collective and decided to demonize men finding us attractive. Like, what was really wrong with being catcalled? Like, it's one thing for a man to be disrespectful, and it's another for a man to find you attractive and verbalize it. It's just like, we know we like when men find us attractive. So why did we make it so that they no longer want to do that? Because they're worried if we're going to get offended. Why? Why would we do that? sometimes I just want to I mean, it already took kahunas to ask a woman for a number. Now the niggas are scared. They scared. They don't want to offend you. But I ain't even gonna hold you. I like a nigga come grab me. Shit. Don't grab my ass, grab my arm, but grab me. Tell me I'm fine. Let me know. I thought we all, as a collective, appreciated the crackheads at the gas station. I thought we liked that shit.
The rise of feminine men has led to masculine women. Let me explain. When men don't approach women in public places like coffee shops, it forces women to drop into one of two roles. The first role is she's just gonna sit there and she's going to succumb to her singledom because she doesn't want to be the man and approach you if she thinks you may potentially be interested in her. The second role is her stepping into the role that the guy is usually supposed to, her asking you out. And this is definitely happening more. I see more women asking out more men than ever before in my friend groups and clients, etc. But the thing is, men, that women don't want to ask you out because courtship and approaching are typically things that gentlemen do. And the worst thing that you can do as a guy is force a woman to act like a man.
Okay, I've been on the men's side a little too much lately. Men, why do y'all feel like y'all don't have to court a woman? What is going on nowadays that I don't know if you guys weren't raised right by your parents. I don't know if it's generational changes, but you feel like you don't have to open a door for a woman. You feel like you don't have to bring a gift on a first date for a woman. Flowers, something, a gesture. And then you wonder why women don't want to be with y'all. You wonder why women play with y'all. You wonder why women are playing games just like the men and running circles around these men. Why do you think that is? Because you're not doing what grandpa did to grandma. Listen, y'all are not chasing the woman a little. I'm not saying go crazy and do this and do that, but can y'all give a little?
The comments on this video are harrowing because it really shows that men have no idea what the difference between sexual harassment and flirting is. Literally, Google it. Sexual harassment, commenting on a woman's body, being inappropriate to her, whistling from a car, is not the same thing as having a genuine romantic interest in someone. It's about respect. Sexual harassment, the goal is not to actually get your number or to sleep with you. The goal is to remind you that you are in a public space and that your body is not yours. That once you go into a public space, you're free to be commented on and sexualized. This is the whole fucking problem. Women saying that men don't politely, respectfully approach them in a romantic way is not the same thing as women complaining about sexual harassment.
Okay, I went out in the wild tonight, and what I'm learning is guys, they don't come up to you anymore. Like, guys no longer approach you. Maybe it's just me that they don't approach, but what is happening in this society? Like, are you too afraid or are you uninterested? Do we have to make the move? Like, please tell me, because I would love to meet somebody out in person. Like, I don't want to do the dating apps or online, but this is what it's come to. Not getting approached, not seeing anyone out.
So I saw this video the other day and I thought it was so funny because I related to it so much. There was a woman and she was out with her friends and she was like, someone better hit on me tonight. I'm sick of this. And I was like, man, I feel you so much. Because I never get hit on in person. Like, I get a lot of messages online and stuff, and I'm single, so I'm on dating apps. But just like at the grocery store, men don't just come over and say hi, like, how are you doing? They don't do that anymore. And so when I do meet men, and I ask them, I tell them, like, you know, I don't usually get hit on in person. Would you, if you saw me at the store or wherever, would you come talk to me? And sometimes they say yes, but a lot of times they say no. And it's usually for one of two reasons. The first reason is because they assume I'm not single, which, like, sir, I'm walking around here with a ring-free hand. Like, why are you over there assuming things? But the second reason is because they said that women find it too aggressive and they don't like it. And I'm like, who are these women? Like, all the women I know, the single women, they appreciate it when a man is respectful and they come over and say, hi, you look nice or whatever. Because if we're out and we're dressed up, we look nice because we made an effort. And we appreciate it when men, or hell, even women, you know, a fellow female comes and tells you look nice. So I'm trying to encourage you, because I feel like men are scared of rejection, but let me tell you, the world is full of rejection. That doesn't mean you shouldn't try. And I will say that most women, they're not going to growl at you for telling them that they look nice or saying hi. I'm not saying none of them will, but let's be honest. If you say hi, you look nice to a woman, she growls at you, she did you a favor by showing you the crazy up front, because that could be 6 months down the line and then you see that crazy monster. I'm just saying. I mean, she could just be having a bad day, but you know, if she's going to be rude about you telling her she looks nice, she's probably not a nice person. So just leave that one be. But for the rest of us, we appreciate a respectful man coming over and saying hi. And if we show signs of not being interested, no sweat off your nose. Keep it moving. It's not that serious. But on the other hand, you guys could really connect and be on a date next week. So I say all that to say this. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So if you see that beautiful woman, go take your shot. Go take it. She's over there waiting for you to tell her how beautiful she looks tonight, okay? Go forth, be bold, and flirt. And come say hi. Just say hi, wave, smile. It all works.
Men, y'all want the women to call you. You want the women to text you. You want the women to pursue you. You want the women to plan the date. You want the women to come pick you up. You want the women to take initiative, show that she care. Okay. When did this become a thing? And it's not all men, it's some men. But when did this become a thing? The video I posted about low effort men and the amount of women who have the same kind of stories is baffling to me. Can somebody help me out? Like, men really don't plan dates anymore. They want you to approach them and ask for their number. Who is to blame for this shit, y'all? Somebody please tell me, because I'm lost. And once again, it's not all men. But it's a whole lot of y'all, apparently.
In the past week, I have seen people say that it's not okay to approach a woman who happens to be working, like maybe she's at a coffee shop. I've seen people say that it's not okay to approach a woman when she's working out or at all at the gym. I have seen people say that you can't approach or ask out a woman who's your coworker. It's like, no, keep going. Do you like dating apps? Do you like having to swipe? Do you like having to just try and figure out who he is in the photo? Do you like not being able to tell anything about the guy, sometimes even if he's lying about his height or something like that? Because this is how you create a world where the only way to meet a potential romantic partner is through a dating app. Like, I have literally even seen women make TikToks about, like, don't approach me when I'm out with my friends. We're just there to have fun. Girl, you're at a bar. If you're cute and you don't have an RBF, it's likely you'll get approached. Like, I get it. You want the guy to be respectful. You want the guy to take no for an answer, all that, etc. But if you keep it up and you keep shaming men who approach you basically anywhere, you're not going to make it so that no men approach you. You're just going to make it so that the only ones who do are the creeps who didn't care about you being uncomfortable in the first place. And you know, it's really strange and really inconsistent because a lot of the women who are complaining about this stuff also turn around and then complain that they don't like being on dating apps, or complain that they don't get approached, or complain that men never ask out women these days. And all of those are totally fair complaints, but you don't get to have it both ways. If you're the one doing the shaming, the call is coming from inside the house.
Just got my cappuccino. We with Jayla, and y'all, she want to know, like, actually we want to know, men, where do you guys hang out? Where do you go? And like, don't just say, oh, we go to the gym. We go to the gym too. Where else do you go?
Do y'all like to eat? Because I like to eat.
Right.
Your girl like to eat, and I don't be seeing y'all at the food places that I be at.
Girl, I feel like
Do
they
y'all
don't
not
eat.
like food? I don't like food.
They don't have hobbies. They don't go out and eat. What do you do?
I have had an epiphany tonight, right? Listen to this. Forget about going to running clubs. Forget about going to pottery. Forget about going to all these meetup groups, right? Forget about going on Hinge. I know where all the men are. They are in the Devonshire Arms in Soho. I have never in my life seen more men wall to wall, like 90% men. And I'm telling you, young, old, all fit. So fit Like, it was baffling. Like, that place in Guinness alone is cleaning up. And the Guinness is absolutely fucking class. But guys, we don't need to worry about dating apps anymore because we have the men literally there. So get yourselves into the Devonshire in Soho. It's where dreams are made of. Also, when I say dreams are made of, I got like 2 numbers and I was speaking to 2 guys, and I know I'm dressed like Peg Sayers again, but who cares? The moral of the story is, get to the Devonshire, girls. Get yourselves off the fucking running club. You don't need to run anywhere. You need to run to the Devonshire because that's where the men's are. The men's are.
Okay, this message is specifically for the 90% of men that probably follow me. The hundreds of comments of you guys that are saying, no, I'm not going to approach a woman because I don't want to be labeled as a creep. I don't want to go to jail. You guys are throwing out some crazy things. This is what I have to say to you. Too many of you guys are putting too much emphasis on the reaction of the woman rather than your responsibility as the man of what your job is, and that is to approach and to just introduce yourself at the end of the day. As long as you, as the man, feel good about your approach, however she reacts, that's on her. That's on her. If she reacts, calls you creepy or calls you names or whatever for you simply approaching her, like, no, it's not on you, buddy. Trust me. That woman is not healed. And she's speaking from a hurt place, and that is not on you. So I hope that just gives you some sort of encouragement to not be so afraid to approach women, because trust me, men, like this is your calling. It is your calling to approach women, and I promise you, the women that are healed in this generation want men to do that. And mind you, like, there are lots of girls that are ready, that have done the work, who are just like waiting for men to step up. And you'll know this is a right type of girl when she meets you with respect back and kindness back for just simply coming up and talking to her. She might not be interested, but like, that's okay. That is a gamble you men have to take. I'm sorry. Get over it. Get freaking over it. But that's when you know she's a good woman, when she doesn't freak out or call you names for simply being a man.
Where are the gentlemen in the UK? Genuinely, where are they? Because not an ounce of testosterone has been spotted in the UK in the past 10 years, I swear. Feels like no man wants to be a gentleman these days. I don't get it. I'm gonna say every single man because of course that would be a generalization, but it just feels like men do not want to even try anymore to even be kind human beings, not even interact. I go to the gym pretty much every single day, and most days men will not hold the door open. They will simply just walk on by, which is fair. If you don't want to look at me, fair enough, I get it, I'm a redhead. To completely ignore me as a human being when I would open the door for anyone, a cat, a mouse, an animal, a male or a female. Please just open the door, have some respect for other human beings. And tell me why I'm walking down the street, I see a couple walking in this rain, you can hear the rain, and the man has a coat, the woman has just a t-shirt on. He clearly hasn't offered to give her the coat, help her with the bags that she's holding. She's holding 10 bags in this weather. That's not gentlemanly at all, because it does make us feel wanted when a man opens the door, when a man opens the car door, when they do little things like that cost nothing, it's free.
Okay, and here's a thought. So I just made a TikTok saying, like, what if all girls deleted dating apps and then the men don't have like a pool to choose from, and then they would have to actually like talk to us when they go out? Because, and I'm not the only one saying this on this app, another girl was like, guys don't approach me at bars, and she was like gorgeous, stunning, and it's like, why not? Like, I would go up to you. I'd say, hey, you're really pretty, you know? Anyways, so then it had me thinking, well, what if all girls just deleted social media? And then it had me thinking in another thought, if girls were to delete social media, guys would probably be off of social media, most likely, like hypothetically speaking, duh, obviously. But if every man in the world deleted their social media, girls would still be on there. And honestly, I bet we would be more naked on there because we don't have weirdo men trying to find our address
So this is for men that live here in America. We need more men approaching women. A lot of you guys know that I'm a hairstylist. I have a lot of clients. Most of my clients are women. 97% of them are single. Beautiful women with their life together. Not just single because they don't want to. Single because they can't find men. A lot of them don't want to use dating apps because they find it not so safe. However, they do try to go to grocery stores, to go to the gym, to go to the park, to charge, open spaces to see if they can find a man to talk to. But what they say is, they say that men do not approach. A lot of the time they find men that they see a guy that they really like, but they are a little bit, shy to initiate. I strongly believe that men should initiate, and so men do not initiate anymore. We need men to initiate more, please. And I really hate the toxic female here in America that hate men's approach, that any little men's approach, they are quick to call the cops, they are quick to scream, to yell, to record them. I really hate that because the real women need that and like that. We need to normalize here in America, men seeing a woman, giving her a compliment and ask her if she's single, without seeing it as harassment.